Hey, what's good, Star Wars fans? This is the Confire Crew, and we're here to talk about Star Wars Issue 18. Overall, I enjoyed this comic. I thought it had, a little bit of humor, it had the action, and it had some mystery, which is probably what captures me most about any of these comics is when they throw in something where you just don't figure out, it's like, who is that person and what's going on? So let's jump in and break this comic down real quick. We open up with Luke and Han. They've made the delivery. And, Luke and Han's kind of going back and forth. Luke's blackmailing Han, basically, saying, I hope Princess doesn't find out you gambled all the money away, this, that, and the third. And ultimately, he wants to pilot the Millennium Falcon. So Han agrees. He gets on it just for a few parsecs. Okay, they're going to ride this thing out. Luke's cracking jokes talking about, this thing feels kind of sluggish. And you don't talk about the Millennium Falcon like that. You know that's Han's baby. You talk about that. You talking about Han. Han's like, all right, buddy. All right, buddy. You gotta get up, man. And different things like that. I enjoyed the exchange between the two. Han even made a comment about, hey, this isn't a run at the Death Star. You need to slow down. Anyway, moving on from that, let's go over to where the real story is about, which is at Sunspot Prison. And we immediately pick up with Sana. I'm going to call her Sana. S-A-N-A. We're going to call her Sana. I keep wanting to call her Sansa. If you watch Game of Thrones, you'll understand. But anyway, she's being choked out by a giant robot. Aphra's, trying to rewire her. Now, I can't help but think that she's taking her time on purpose and that she's kind of hoping that, Sana gets choked out. But anyway, Princess Leigh comes in, shoots the robot, or the droid, whatever you want to call it. And then you can just see how fragile this alliance is going to be throughout this whole issue because Sana and Leia are, barely an alliance. And then they picked up the person that they brought to prison in the first place, who is working with Darth Vader. So, you could imagine, how fragile this is, and you just kind of see them going back and forth, talking about without me, you two half-wits would be dead and whatnot. And there seems to be an extra rivalry between Sana and Aphra. But anyway, we skip back to our mysterious person who's got this prison under siege, basically, and he just wants to kill everybody. This is the part that got me. They open up this cell, and I thought this guy was more important than what he was, because he was just like, what did you do? And he was like, other than the 3 Jedi's throats that I slit. And I was like, I kind of sat up a little bit. I'm like, whoa, who is this dude? He done cut 3 Jedi's throats, which means he got close and personal. Did they know him? Did he turn on him? Like, I'm really intrigued about this person. Anyway, they get in a tussle. And I found this part interesting. The guy obviously got some spunk in him still. Takes a slash at this dude, tries to cut this dude's throat, and he ain't going out like that. He handles him, but in the process of killing him says, your Emperor Palpatine is a Sith Lord. And the guy's like, what are you talking? Stab. So obviously it's apparent this guy thought the Jedi were bad and had turned against the Republic and sided with Senator, or not Senator, but Emperor Palpatine. And, the guy let him know. And then he made this comment about, oh, so glad I could tell somebody my secret. Who is this person? Is it somebody who's working with the Emperor? Because not many people know this. I mean, Darth Vader knows it. His Imperial Guards knows it. But who else really knows that's not a Sith that he's the Sith Lord? I found this. I'm just like, who is this dude, man? What's up? Does he work for the Emperor? And, he doesn't realize, maybe, I'm sorry, not that he doesn't realize, but, doesn't agree with what he's doing and he's trying to be double agent. I'm not really sure. But anyway, a couple things we see. One, he knows the Emperor is the Sith Lord. He can handle himself, obviously, because the guy who had killed 3 Jedi just took a stab at him and failed. And he moves on to the next cell where he's going to kill him. Shift back over to the girls. And they're making a full-on assault. They're attacking the control room to get in. And you just kind of see the lasers going back and forth. The blasters, and they're handling business. And then once they break in, man, they sitting there looking like Charlie's Angels. I like the way Princess Leia looks. in this comic as well. I mean, look at this picture, man. She just looks, she looks tough, man. I don't know. I really like her character throughout this little story arc they got going on. So they get into the control room. The mysterious man calls for the control room to open up another door. I guess he realizes they don't have it anymore. So he moves on in. Now, surprisingly enough, Han and Luke show up at the end. And I didn't see this coming. I didn't think they was, on the way there. But they get there. They show up and they're like, yo, we're here to save the day. And who's behind them? This mysterious dude holding 2 blasters by his side. I'm ready. Like, I keep, flipping pages, waiting for the next bit. And then, of course, it ends. Moving on. We got to wait until the next issue. And I'm hooked. I'm always hooked. But, I like this. I enjoyed it. It had a good element of a mixture of everything. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much the breakdown of this comic. Let me know in the comment section below, who do you think this mysterious guy is? First of all, do you think he actually works for the Empire and he's kind of doing his own mission stuff to reconcile some of his concerns or conscience or stuff of things he might have done? I don't know. Oh yeah. Also, he's connected to Princess Leia somehow. That's how you trained me. Is this a character brand new we don't know about, or is it somebody that we've seen in other canon? I don't know, man. I'm very curious to find out what happens. But anyway, guys, look, like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Every Wednesday that there's a comic that we review, we do our comic reviews on Wednesday. Thursday, we have something that comes out literally just about every single week. So until next time, guys, I'm out.